All right, now I want to talk a little bit for a moment. This is going to be simply entitled R. Calculation of R, okay, if that was what you prefer. When we work with the ideal gas equation, we work with pressure, volume, temperature, and moles, correct? However, you know as well as I do that instead of using kilopascals, people might use atmospheres. They might use millimeters of mercury. They might use liters. They might use cubic meters. They could do a variety of things relative to the calculation of a noble gas, of a ideal gas. Do you agree? However, the unit labels that we use in here, we agree upon as a class. Otherwise, it would be crazy. So what we use pressure, we use kilopascals, as it should be. Those are the correct units, kilopascals. As you know from our discussions early on, before the break, that is newtons per meter squared, kilopascals, correct? Now, volume, we use liters. Now, we could use, liters are not SI units. Liters are derived units. They don't have any real place. The SI unit, what are the SI units for volume? Anybody know? Cubic meters. Cubic meters, yeah? Cubic meters. So, but we use liters, and we agree upon that. Okay? All right. N moles, or just MOL. And temperature, we have no choice but to use what? Kelvin. Now, this is an ideal gas. This is an ideal gas. And R is called the ideal gas constant. And what that is that's derived at STP. That's at STP. Okay? That's at STP. Yes or no? Do you get that? So let's calculate what R is. Let's calculate what R is. Okay? So, R, can you see over here? Is this all right? Yes. R is PV over NT. Correct? So what is STP? What is pressure at STP? 101.3 kilopascals, correct? What's volume at STP? 1 mole, obviously. Based on the unit mole. What is it? Chapter 10 or 12. What's the volume of 1 mole of any gas?
22.3.
What is it?
22.3.
22.4. Close. 22.4 liters. And is 1 mole. And what's the temperature at STP? What's the temperature at STP? 273. So what is 101.3 divided by 22 times 22.4 divided by 273? What does that equal?
8.31.
Did you do that? Or are you guessing?
Said in the book.
I know what it said in the book, but what does it actually do it? What is it? Mark, are you doing it?
8.31.
8.31. Thank you. Wow. 8.31. And what are the unit labels? What are the unit labels? What unit labels are left over? What unit labels are left over? Anybody? Guys, come on, you can do this. Folks back home are wondering, I don't think they think that I'm really talking to a class. I think they think that I'm like talking to no one. You don't hear a thing, or the whole class. What are the unit labels? Kilopascals, liters, moles, and Kelvin. Did you know that, Ellen? Did you know that? I'm asking you a question. Did you know it? You did. And the reason for not answering my question was what? Jen, did you know the answer to my question? But you thought you'd sit there and say nothing because... Kamal, did you know the answer to my question?
Partly, I didn't know.
Partly. So instead of getting it partly wrong, you said nothing. Simon, did you understand the answer to my question? Yes, you did. I can tell by your face. You're giving yourself away. This is a compliment. You really would make a terrible Viking. Do you know what Viking, the word Viking means?
No.
It means to burn and pillage and to, raise havoc. Yeah. Yeah. They used to go out in the summertime. It was like it's like baseball season, in the United States, but they went Viking. Mark, good luck.
Thanks.
Excellent. Okay. Now, that's it. 8.31 is the answer. All right? Yes? Okay. We're off.